Beloved child of God, you didn't wake up by accident today. Before anything begins to pull at your mind, I want you to slow down with me for just a moment. Take a deep, gentle breath, the kind that settles your chest and reminds you that opening your eyes this morning is not something ordinary. It is mercy. It is gift. It is heaven's quiet way of saying that your story is still unfolding and that God has not looked away from you for even a heartbeat. Before the responsibilities of the day start calling your name, let your heart arrive slowly. Let the world wait outside for a moment. There is a holy stillness here, a soft space where your soul can loosen its grip and remember that you were never meant to carry every burden alone. You've walked through nights that felt longer than they should have been. You've held worries heavier than you ever admitted out loud. And yet, here you are, breathing, present, held. You don't need perfect words right now. You don't need to act stronger than you feel. You can simply rest in this gentle morning quiet and allow God to draw near in the way only He can. As your breathing slows, notice how peace begins to gather around you. Notice how your shoulders drop the moment you finally give yourself permission to rest. And in this calm space, hold on to this truth. You are seen, you are valued, and you are not stepping into this day by yourself. The same God who guarded you through the night is here with you now, steady, faithful, bringing clarity to your thoughts and comfort to the tired places in your heart. Nothing here is rushed. Nothing is forced. This is simply you and God meeting again in the early morning light. If moments like this help you breathe easier, stay close as long as you need. Not out of pressure, but because every soul deserves a quiet corner where peace can settle back in. And as you sit here, if someone's name comes to your mind, a friend, a sibling, a parent, a coworker, someone who might be waking up heavy or uncertain today, don't keep this moment to yourself. Send this prayer their way. A single share can become the comfort their heart has been searching for. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you're welcome to join this growing family of believers who choose not to walk through their mornings alone. Subscribing is simply your way of saying, I want more moments like this. Slower, softer, closer to God. So take one more slow breath. Let it fill you, then fall away like a weight you no longer need to carry. Let your heart soften. Let the peace settle a little deeper. And now, with this calm beginning, we step together into a deeper place of prayer, into the steady, loving presence of God, who has been waiting to meet you here. When your breath begins to slow and your heart settles, let this quiet moment gently turn your attention toward God. Let your spirit lean into the one who carried you through every season, the one who watched over you through the long hours of the night, the one who welcomed you into a brand new morning with fresh mercy and quiet strength. As the stillness settles around you, remember who He is, the God who lifts the sun into the sky, the God who calls the world awake, the God who keeps your heartbeat steady even while you sleep. His faithfulness covered you when you were unaware. His protection surrounded your home. His presence stayed near, steady and unshaken. Let gratitude rise slowly, naturally, like a soft warmth spreading through your chest. Thank Him for the breath in your lungs, for the way your body rose again after a full night's rest, for the simple miracle of opening your eyes to another day. Thank Him for the strength you still have, even if it feels small this morning, and for the health that keeps you moving, even when you feel worn. Every inhale is a reminder that God is sustaining you moment by moment. And as you think of the people in your life, your family, your friends, the ones you love deeply, and the ones you quietly carry in your heart, offer thanks for them too. Thank Him for the gift of connection, for love that has supported you, for relationships that have shaped you, and even for the ones that feel delicate or difficult right now. He is present in all of it, working in ways you cannot yet see. Let your gratitude stretch wider as you remember how He guarded your home while you slept. No danger touched you. No fear overtook you. His covering was over your rest. His peace rested in every corner of the place you call home. You may not have noticed it in the dark, but His presence was there, alert and watchful, keeping you safe with a love that never sleeps. And now, as the morning light settles around you, allow your heart to rise in quiet reverence. God is not distant. He is not far away. He is near, deeply near, closer than your next breath, closer than any worry moving through your mind. He sees the parts of you that feel tired. He understands the concerns you haven't said aloud. He knows the hopes you're holding gently, afraid they might break if spoken too soon. And yet He meets you here with tenderness, with patience, with a calming love that never rushes you. Let yourself feel the holiness of His presence, not dramatic, not overwhelming, but warm and familiar, like stepping into a room where you already know you are safe. Let your heart respond with simple adoration. Let it whisper its praise, not out of duty, but out of a genuine awareness that He has been good, He has been faithful, and He has been closer to you than you realized. This quiet morning is your invitation to remember that the God who shaped the stars is the same God who bends low to be near you now. So breathe and let your gratitude deepen. Breathe and let your spirit lift in gentle worship. Breathe and sense the peace that comes when your heart turns fully toward the one who has held you all along. And in this reverence, we place this entire day into His hands. When your heart has settled and the quiet begins to feel familiar, let this be the moment where you loosen your grip on the things you've been carrying. Every worry, every plan, every conversation already rehearsing in your mind. This is where you lay it all down, not because you're giving up, but because you were never meant to walk into this day on your own strength. Take another slow breath, and with it, picture placing the whole day into God's hands. The decisions waiting for you, the responsibilities you know about, the surprises you haven't seen yet, the moments that will require patience, wisdom, or courage. Offer them up one by one, trusting that God sees farther than you can and guides more gently and wisely than you could ever guide yourself. Let your spirit whisper its surrender. Let your heart admit, even quietly, that you don't want to move through this day relying only on what you know or what you can manage. Say it softly. Lord, I loosen my grip. Lead me today. Ask Him to quiet your anxious thoughts and settle the noise that tries to pull you in too many directions. Ask Him to steady your emotions when uncertainty rises, to anchor your steps in peace before you even take them. Picture Him walking ahead of you, clearing paths you cannot see, moving obstacles you don't yet know about, preparing moments of favor you'll only understand later. See Him behind you too, covering what you cannot control, guarding your blind spots, protecting the parts of your life that feel fragile. And then, just as gently, notice Him beside you, close enough to comfort, close enough to whisper encouragement. close enough for you to lean on when the day feels heavier than you expected. Surrender isn't loud or dramatic. It doesn't demand perfect words. It is a quiet willingness to trust Him with what you fear, what you hope for, and what you cannot predict. Let that surrender rise gently within you. Let it come as an honest confession. Not my will today, Lord, but yours. Say it slowly, even if a part of you still wrestles with letting go. God isn't asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be open, to give Him access to the details of your day, the rhythm of your thoughts, the pace of your steps. And if something weighs heavily on your heart, place that weight into His hands. The conversation you're anxious about, the decision you've been trying to make alone, the need you're afraid to speak, the relationship that feels tense. Let each burden move out of your grip and into His. Feel the pressure inside you soften as you release what you were never meant to carry by yourself. Feel your shoulders relax as you remember that God is not distant. He stands exactly where you feel the most unsure, surrounding you with a care that doesn't rush, a wisdom that doesn't shake, and a love that meets you right where you are. And as you sit in this posture of surrender, allow yourself to feel the relief of no longer trying to control every outcome. You are held by someone who knows your future, understands your past, and walks with you in every present moment. Someone who sees the full path ahead and gently invites you to trust Him step by step. Someone who is patient with your fears, tender with your heart, and faithful in ways you often recognize only when you look back. So breathe again, with intention, with awareness. Breathe knowing that God receives every part of your surrender, the spoken and the silent. And as your breath steadies, rest in this truth. You are not stepping into this day alone. You are being led. You are being covered. You are being carried in ways you can feel and in ways you cannot yet see. And with everything now placed into His hands, we ask Him to give us the strength and the peace we need to walk forward. Let this moment open gently inside you, like soft light easing into a dim room. Let the weight you've been carrying finally have a place to rest. You don't have to pretend to be strong here. You don't have to hold yourself together. Just let yourself feel how deeply you long for strength, for peace, for a kind of renewal that reaches into the tired places no one else knows about. God knows them, and He cares for them more tenderly than you imagine. So ask Him now, in the quiet of your spirit, to give you strength for this day. Not the kind you force, but the kind that rises slowly like morning light, steady and warm. Strength that helps you take the next step without feeling overwhelmed. Strength that steadies your heart when your own resolve grows thin. Let yourself imagine God placing His hand on your shoulder, lifting you, reminding you that His strength is made perfect, not in your power, but in your weakness. Let that truth soften the pressure inside your chest and help you breathe a little deeper. Lord, be my strength today. And as strength begins to settle in you, ask Him for peace, real peace, the kind that quiets the noise in your mind and pushes back the fear hiding beneath your thoughts. Peace that smooths the stress behind your ribs. Peace that lets you unclench the muscles you didn't realize were tight. Let His peace move through you like a slow, warm tide, softening every anxious edge and calming the parts of you that keep bracing for something to go wrong. Let the worry ease. Let the fear step back. Let the calm sink deeper than before. Lord, let your peace guard my heart. Now bring to Him the wounds you've carried, the disappointments that linger, the quiet heartbreaks that surface when you're tired, the fears that still tug at you in the dark. Let him into those places. Let him touch what aches. He is gentle with pain. He never rushes your healing. Ask him to renew what has been worn thin, to restore what has been broken in ways you haven't found words for. Let him breathe life back into the parts of you that have grown weary from hoping too long or holding on too tightly. In his presence, even old wounds can soften, and even deep fears can lose their grip. As healing begins, allow joy to rise again, even if quietly, even if slowly. Ask God to bring back a joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, a joy that reminds you goodness is still possible, that hope still has a place in your story. Let joy return like a small flame, steady and sure, warming your perspective and lifting the heaviness you've carried alone. Lord, restore joy to my spirit. Now see God's hand still resting on your shoulder, patient, steady, reassuring. Feel the kindness in his presence, the comfort in his nearness, the way he lifts you not with pressure, but with love. You don't have to rush this. You don't have to be better instantly. Stay here, breathing slowly, letting his strength fill you, his peace cover you, his healing run deep, and his joy rise softly within you. This is the renewal your spirit has been longing for, a renewal that restores the inside of you, even if nothing around you changes yet. And as your breath deepens and your heart feels lighter, let this become your quiet turning point. The moment you chose to let God hold you, help you, and lift you. The moment you decided you didn't have to walk into this day, carrying everything alone. As your heart turns toward the people you love, let this moment become a gentle offering. Their faces rise in your mind one by one, and something soft moves through you. A tenderness, a longing, a quiet hope that they will be safe today. Lift them into God's care now, not with fear, not with pressure, but with the trust of someone who knows that love is never carried alone. Let that warmth settle into your spirit as you picture God's presence resting over your home. Imagine a soft, golden light covering the roof, sliding down the walls, filling the rooms where your family laughs, rests, and sometimes struggles. See that light moving like a shield, not harsh or forceful, but steady, warm, alive, a covering only God can provide. Lord, cover this home. Let your peace fill every room. Lift your family to him with quiet confidence. Ask him to protect their health, to strengthen their bodies, to steady their emotions, to guide their thoughts. Ask him to be near each one of them in ways you cannot be, to sit beside them in their worries, to steady them in moments they never speak of, to comfort them when fear tries to tighten its grip. Trust that he sees what you cannot see, hears what you do not hear, and loves them far more deeply than you ever could. Let your prayer stretch toward the relationships within your home. Ask God to breathe peace into the places where misunderstandings have settled. Ask him to heal the wounds that linger behind words or silence. And if you think of a marriage, yours or someone you love, ask him to restore tenderness where distance has grown, to mend trust where it has been shaken, and to fill the space between two hearts with patience, gentleness, and forgiveness. Lord, let your love bring healing where our strength cannot. Lift the children in your life into his hands, those sleeping down the hall and those living far beyond your daily view. Ask God to give them wisdom in their choices, courage in their decisions, clarity in their thoughts. Ask Him to protect them from pressures that distort identity, from voices that pull them in the wrong direction, from fears that slip in quietly. Pray that He surrounds them with friends who build them up, mentors who speak life, and environments that help them flourish. And where your guidance cannot reach, trust that His hand is already there, steady and sure. Lord, guard their steps and shape their hearts. Let your heart move toward the ones who feel distant, the family members whose paths have drifted, whose choices trouble you, whose lives feel tangled or uncertain. Ask God to reach them in quiet hours, to speak in ways they'll understand, to guard them even when they're unaware of His protection. Ask Him to soften what has become hard, to calm what has become chaotic, to guide them back toward peace and safety. As you pray, picture God's covering becoming almost tangible, His angels encamping around every entrance, standing watch, forming a quiet barrier nothing harmful can cross. See the walls of your home strengthened by His presence. Feel the air in each room growing lighter, calmer, softer. Rest in the truth that you are not the only one guarding your family. God Himself is watching over them. Lord, be our shield. Let no weapon formed against this home stand. Let gratitude rise slowly as you thank Him for the protection you saw and the protection you never noticed. Every danger turned away, every trouble that never reached your doorstep, every moment His care held your family without your awareness. His faithfulness did not begin today, and it will not end after this prayer. So breathe slowly. Let peace settle over you as you place your entire household into His hands. The laughter, the struggles, the hopes, the fears, the dreams, all of it. Let the weight of worry fall from your shoulders as you remember. Your love is powerful, but His love is limitless. Your concern is real, but His protection is complete. Your presence is meaningful, but His presence is eternal. Hope flows differently when your home is covered and your heart finally feels still. It rises with clarity, not dramatic, but real, reminding you that God doesn't just protect you. He leads you, prepares you, and opens doors no one else can touch. Let that awareness settle in you now. Today doesn't have to repeat yesterday. Something new can move. Something long awaited can begin to open. Let this be the moment where you ask God to guide you toward favor, toward opportunity, toward the kind of breakthrough that only His hand can create. Ask Him for favor, the kind that quietly positions you where you need to be, in the right rooms, with the right people, at the right time. Favor that shifts conversations, softens decisions, and tilts circumstances toward blessing. Favor with coworkers, leaders, clients, mentors, anyone whose choices can shape your path. Lord, let your favor go before me. Let your prayer widen toward opportunity, real opportunity, divinely timed and not forced. Ask God to open doors that were hidden from you, doors that lead to clarity, provision, and purpose. Ask Him to close every door that no longer belongs to the season you're stepping into. Pray that the right path is unmistakably clear and that your heart carries the courage to walk through it. Lord, open the doors you have prepared for me. Ask Him for divine connections, the right voices, the right relationships, people who lift you, guide you, sharpen you, and help you grow into who you're becoming. People who see the value in you, who speak truth, who strengthen rather than drain your spirit. And with equal gentleness, ask Him to distance you from voices that confuse your direction or pull you backward. Lord, Align me with the people meant for my next chapter. Bring your dreams, your responsibilities, your work to Him. Ask for breakthrough, not from striving, but from His guidance. Breakthrough in stalled projects. Breakthrough in finances, creativity, purpose, and clarity. Let Him breathe life into ideas that felt buried. Picture locked doors beginning to crack open, slowly, gently, steadily, because God is moving on your behalf. Lift to Him the things that have been delayed, the dreams that almost happened, the moments that slipped away, the opportunities that came close but never fully arrived. Ask Him to break cycles of delay and patterns of almost but not yet. Ask Him to remove spiritual resistance and bring acceleration where you've been stuck. Nothing written by your hand is lost, Lord. Revive what belongs to me. Let yourself believe in restoration, real restoration. Ask God to return what seemed gone: confidence, direction, opportunity, joy. Ask Him to rebuild what was broken, to renew what felt too worn to matter, to redeem what felt wasted or lost to time. Nothing is too late for the God who restores seasons. Feel hope rise as you imagine stepping into a day covered in favor, surrounded by opportunity and guided by divine timing. Sense the shift, the readiness, the expectation, the quiet confidence that your next season will not look like the one you've endured. Trust that God is already arranging the right people, the right timing, the right moments. Breakthrough isn't something you chase. It's something He leads you into, one step at a time. And as this hope settles deep and your spirit grows steady, breathe slowly and let peace anchor you. You don't have to push. You don't have to force. Just stay open and stay close to the one who opens the way. And with favor rising and breakthrough drawing near, we take our place in the authority God has given us for the battles we cannot see. There comes a moment in every morning prayer when the heart, strengthened and steady with hope, becomes ready to stand. Not in fear, not in tension, but in quiet authority. The kind that comes from knowing you are held by a God who never loses a battle. Let this be that moment for you. Let your spirit rise a little taller as you remember that more is happening around you than what your eyes can see. And yet nothing is stronger than the presence surrounding you now. You are not stepping into this day unprotected. You are stepping into it covered, guarded, and supported by a power that moves with love, not intimidation. So ask God to break every scheme of darkness that was meant to pull you down. Ask Him to scatter every plan that wasn't formed in His goodness. Ask Him to silence every whisper of fear, every lie that tries to tell you you're alone, every shadow attempting to steal your peace before the day begins. You don't have to fight with intensity. You only need to stand in the truth that God is already fighting for you. Picture His light moving ahead of you, dissolving what was meant to harm, clearing the path, exposing traps you cannot see, and turning aside anything designed to drain your spirit. In Jesus' name, every weapon breaks, every lie falls, every shadow flees. Let your prayer deepen as you declare freedom. Freedom from fear that creeps in uninvited. Freedom from wounds that try to reopen. Freedom from lies that say you're not enough. Freedom from heaviness that never belonged to you. Speak softly inside your heart. I am not bound. I am not trapped. I am not powerless. I am free. Let that truth settle into your thoughts. Let it remind you that nothing from your past and nothing from the unseen world has permission to hold you hostage. God has already broken chains you cannot even name. Now see yourself covered in something holy, something strong, something gentle. Picture the blood of Jesus, not dramatic or frightening, but pure, protective, radiant, settling over your life like a quiet shield, covering your mind, guarding your emotions, resting over your home, surrounding your family. Let that image be warm and steady, a reminder that no darkness can cross the boundary God has placed around you. I am covered. I am safe. I am held. Let God help you put on strength in a way that feels natural and kind, a helmet that guards your thoughts from confusion and fear, a breastplate protecting your heart from discouragement, a belt grounding you in truth when anxiety twists your perspective, a shield lifting gently in front of you when worry begins to rise, shoes that help you walk with steadiness and purpose, and finally, a soft but unbreakable sword, not one you swing with force, but one you hold with quiet confidence, knowing the word in your heart is stronger than any lie spoken against you. Let each piece settle into place, not as armor that burdens you, but as strength made exactly for you. Lord, clothe me in your protection today. Take a slow breath and let confidence deepen. You do not face this day weak or exposed. You face it with authority, the steady, quiet authority of someone who knows, who walks beside them, and who fights for them. This is not the strength of someone who must win a war alone. This is the strength of someone who knows the battle is already decided and victory is already written. Let this truth anchor you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Not discouragement, not fear, not confusion, not heaviness, not whispered lies, not inner doubt, not unexpected challenges. Nothing has permission to succeed against you when God has placed His protection over your steps. As this time of prayer comes to a gentle close, let your heart gather everything you've received: the peace, the strength, the hope, the quiet certainty that God has been here with you. Let it settle inside you like a steady light, grounding and warm. And from that place, speak softly to your spirit. Today is blessed, not because the day will be perfect, but because God goes into it with me. His guidance is already woven into the hours ahead. His goodness is already waiting along my path. His protection is already resting over every step I take. Let that become the first declaration of your morning, a simple, steady truth. This day is covered in blessing. Let the next truth rise just as naturally. I am guided. You will not walk into any moment without God going before you. He stands in the places you fear and prepares the conversations you haven't had yet. He is beside you in the decisions that feel heavy, and behind you in the things you don't even realize you need protection from. Every step you take today is held. Every choice you make is surrounded by grace. Every moment, even the unexpected ones, will meet you with the quiet assurance that you are not walking through this day alone. This day unfolds under God's direction. And then let this truth rest gently on your heart. Today, I walk in victory. Not the loud kind, not the dramatic kind, but the peaceful kind. The kind that comes from being anchored in God's presence. The kind that whispers, "You are stronger than you feel, because God is strengthening you." The kind that knows breakthroughs often begin in quiet ways. A lifted thought, a clearer mind, a softened heart, a moment of courage that wasn't there yesterday. You don't have to chase victory. You simply walk with the one who already holds it. Victory walks beside me, so I bless you now with a calm spirit, one that stays steady even when the day grows busy. I bless you with fresh strength, the kind that rises gently through your body and helps you do what needs to be done without feeling overwhelmed. I bless you with clarity, a bright, steady insight that helps you see clearly, think clearly, and choose wisely. May peace follow you into every room you step into. May kindness rest on your words. May courage settle in your chest. May joy find you in small, unexpected moments. And may God's presence stay close enough for you to feel it in the quiet pauses between responsibilities. May heaven's nearness steady you all day long. As you prepare to step into your day, hold this final blessing close. Nothing you face today is too big for the God who walks with you. Not one moment is outside His care. Not one step is beyond His guidance. Not one challenge is beyond His provision. You are held, you are covered, you are supported, and you are deeply, deeply loved. And if this prayer brought peace to your spirit, even a little, consider passing it to someone who may be carrying their own quiet heaviness this morning. You never know whose heart might be lifted by the same gentleness that lifted yours. And if you'd like these moments of calm to meet you again each morning, feel free to like or subscribe, not as a task, but as a simple way of returning to a place where your spirit can breathe. Now take one last slow breath and let your heart settle into this truth. Walk forward with the quiet confidence that heaven is walking with you.